Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Bloodstained Ritual of the Night with me, Allshouse Gaming. In the previous episode, we took care of a few last-minute things within the Arvantville, and then made our way into the castle where we met an familiar face.
What are we transmuting this time?
Now, let's see if I can make anything. Race balls, but that's about it. I need a lot more stuff if I'm gonna make any more, and we are going to want to. Let's see if I can't make myself a good weapon. Let's see. I don't really want a great sword. I want more, well, a sword. Let's see. Could go for the encrypted, or could go for the Hikari. Apparently this counts as a blade, even though it looks pretty much a spear. Whatever. Let's see, that gets me 15, 15, 19. And that's a sword. Yeah, why not? Let's get Au's sword. A certain ruler of the universe's sword. Its power has faded. Of course it has.
I'll go with this.
Ooh, I like it.
Invisible blade, huh? That causes a lot of stuff that I do not have. Let's see, can I enhance anything? Yeah, I would have liked to have enhanced my sword expertise, but that requires some long swords, which I don't have. Let's see. Where's... head flail.
I'll go with this.
Yeah, let's enhance that. I've been using it. Increases its coverage.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
Let's see, can't enhance the flame cannon. Oh well.
Alfred was your master, wasn't he?
Former master. Why?
I don't know. I was just wondering if you remember anything about him that I don't.
Fair enough. As I recall, he was studying ways of drastically slowing down objects. He was a genius, to be quite honest, but I have no respect for that now.
Why not?
Because he fought against sacrificing you right to the final moment, only to change his mind like a coward.
I see. Thank you.
Intriguing. Well, let's get this quest turned
Have you learned
in.
any?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Ooh, we get our brigandine.
Good work.
Got it.
Here's what I've turned.
Okay, no new quest. We've already picked up everything. But we may as well take that brigandine, and assuming it isn't better than my scale armor... Ooh, it actually is. But we get pizza out of it. Do I really need the 2 points? Nah, I don't. I'll turn this in, but also...
I finished the harvest.
Great.
Here to plant.
Let's get some corn going.
Can you plant that?
Sure.
Hello. Here's what you asked. This is it.
Alright, that gets us 3 pizzas, one of which I'm going to eat immediately for an extra 3 constitution.
Scrumptious.
And then we're going to turn in... Ooh, wait. Before I forget.
This is the... Right.
Let's see, bat wings. Gets us some chocolate cake.
Thank you.
Well, that ain't something I'm interested in. Now, where was I? Right, turn in the pizza for the old lady. And I know we can't make anything more, so that'll probably be it. And then I'll see you guys back at that point in the castle.
Did you bring it?
That's it. How did you know? Oh, I can't wait to try it. Oh, it's delicious.
Save some for me?
I feel a little better. Thank you, miss.
You're welcome. Don't give up. You're going to get through this.
Probably going to get very fat by the end of it, if we keep feeding her. Some convex glasses. Should be an accessory, yep. Eyeglasses to correct farsightedness. Everything looks bigger. Wait, did it just zoom in everything? Yeah, it did. Huh. I like the stat increases, but I'm not too sure how to feel about everything being zoomed in, because, well... I don't know. Let's replace it with a ring. We don't need the intelligence boost. Because being able to see the entirety of the screen is
Is there
handy for us. Fried finger food. Let's see, Surumaru.
I suppose.
Well, that'll be a nice weapon to have, but... Ooh, you know what? This actually reminds me of something I can talk about while walking our way back. But, basically... in case you don't know, there's a lot of grinding to be done in order to get the materials that you need to build all the stuff that you're gonna make, or cook all the food. And, well, grinding can be a pain in the ass. So, I have access to a trainer that I can use to help me out in that regard. Now, for those of you who don't know, a trainer is a program that you can push a button and it causes a specific action, like giving you infinite health or infinite money. That's not what I'm going to be using it for. What I would be using it for is to max out my luck temporarily so that whenever I kill an enemy, I automatically get all their drops. Or at least I get a drop, period. I am going to be using that for grinding out, you know, cooking materials, building materials, and whatnot. But I'm going to put a stipulation on it that I need to have previously collected the item before I can start using the trainer for it. And chances are I'll be doing the grinding in between episodes. So, now that I've told you all that, now I will see you guys back where we were before I disappeared. Also, I just remembered I forgot to pick up a waystone. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be fine. Anyways, see you guys in a moment. Okay, I decided to make the executive decision to go back, get some healing potions, and get some waystones, because that would just be the smart thing to do, and this conversation popped up.
I hate to say it, but I borrowed a bit from Alfred's research. He was studying ways to slow down objects. My attempts only worked when I placed Enochian script equivalent to what he chose in the same circular pattern.
I think I understand. Sort of.
Do you now?
I understand that you're far smarter than me.
And a poor teacher, apparently.
Okay, now that... I'm gonna grab some waystones. I always recommend having at least 2 on hand, but you can just buy them right away from Dominique.
Hello. What are you looking to buy? Is this right? Thank you.
Now with that, I will see you guys in the area where we disappeared from last time. Okay, we're back to the area. A little worse for wear, but so be it. Anyways, can't get up there, which is unfortunate because that's a mana up. But we can get over here. And good lord, look at how big our flail is. And we got Heretical Grinder. Extend a shaft of rotating blades in the designated direction. Alright, not much in this room except for the chest, which we get a Morgenstern. Which counts as a club. Not bad. No secret walls here, unfortunately. Which, let it be known, I do not know all of the locations for the secret walls, so yeah. Okay, something else. Several months have passed since I wandered into the castle. I have managed to survive thus far by rummaging through treasure chests without the monsters taking notice. Will I find something palatable today? Once I'd like to crack a chest open and find a mouth-watering hunk of meat. No secret here. That is a blood-red moon that appears to be following us. Weird. Oh well, if we drop down this way, we can get a max HP up. Thankfully, that's not one way and we don't have to drop down. Let's see. Ooh. Fly trap. Place a Moko weed on the ground. Eh. Yeah, contact damage. Hehe. Ooh, got a Fey Leaf out of that one. And this shall lead us back into the regular castle. Which is fine, because that's where we want to go. Be very careful to not drop down into these holes, because that will take you... Well, that'll force you to go back around. Ooh. I know this area. Ah. I wonder, has anybody made a mod to turn off contact damage? Because that would be nice. Let's see, orbital wheel, create a defensive barrier by spinning your spear. Okay. Ah, we have the first of our means of getting, well, fast traveling around. We can use this to go back to Arenthville. And you know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. Because we've got some quests to turn in. Okay.
Got any target?
Here's what
What
I've
have we
turned
got?
up on the monsters.
Got some hemp from the Greymans.
Got any target?
Here's what I've turned up on the
And
monsters.
some obsidian from taking on the Barbatos, the bow wielders.
Good work.
Got any target?
Here's what I've
See.
turned up on the monsters.
Still got to get the 3 Dullahammers to get the unit rice bowl. And that's not going to be happening for a long, long time. But, seeing as how we have it,
It's good to see you. So, what'll it be?
let's see if we can't craft any good armor with our obsidian. We cannot. So apparently the obsidian stuff doesn't, or hasn't given us anything. There is monster fur, but we don't have monster fur. Nothing I really want in the ring department. Ooh, we can make 2 of these. I could take
I'll
care of
go
that
with
one
this.
quest. Some extra defense. Mine goes down a little bit, but meh. Let's see, there's also the Gunman's Scarf, which would actually give me a better defensive boost, but oh well, I think we'll be fine without it. Helmets. Ooh, I can make the pirate hat. Lowers intelligence, but gives me boosts in everything else. So, yeah, I think I'll take that.
I'll go with this.
And what about in weapons? Let's see, Flambers, but that's a great sword. And given what's coming up, I don't think I want to use a great sword. So, nope. Can we make any food? We cannot. Well, that sucks. But I can increase my sword expertise, and I am
I'll
definitely
go with
going to do
this.
that. Nothing else? Alright.
Tell me, what exactly is the Liber Logaeth?
A book written by an alchemist named John Dee. It's written in Enochian script, which is said to be the language of angels. The book has the power to summon good spirits.
But demons are not good spirits.
Power is power. If you can summon good spirits, then all it takes is some changes to the structure of the rite to summon something else entirely.
I suppose that makes sense. You researchers come up with some wild ideas.
Okay then. Well, with that, let's turn in these bat wings, which kind of sucks you can't get a better look at the scarves that you have, because they do change your appearance. Oh, and grab some
I
corn.
finished the harvest. Here to plant.
Can you plant that?
Sure.
Maybe we can make something now we have some corn.
How are you? Here's what you asked for.
This is it. This is the...
Right.
Let's see. Rava Bural. Well, it'll be a little bit before we get that.
Thank...
And seeing as how we have it, let's eat some chocolate cake. It'll increase our luck, which is always good to have, plus it's also a
Scrumptious.
full heal. Well, for our current level. Something that I didn't mention when I was talking about that trainer is that luck stat increases your chances of anything dropping from enemies. Okay, well, I may as well at least quickly take a look at whether or not I can make any new food.
It's good. So, what'll it be?
And no. Yeah, the only thing here that uses corn is corn chowder. There's also the fried potatoes, which I need some mocha oil and flour, and potatoes, which are growing.
If you ever
I haven't,
Oops.
but I'm curious why I should.
Because he's the most powerful of the 72 demons. A quick escape may be the only thing that saves you.
Basically said, if you ever encounter Bale, just run. Okay, now with that, let us quickly head back to our previous location. Okay, take care of these two. Then gotta be careful of the archer up top. Get fine healing item R. Probably should have grabbed that before heading back, but oh well. And we have a boss fight. Now, for those of you who might not remember from the first episode, I did say that there was a boss fight that I encountered that kind of dissuaded me from taking on the Let's Play at that point in time. This was that boss fight. Like, I seriously struggled against him. Hopefully that won't be the case this time, but you never know.
Stop right there. I knew what you are. That ghastly air about you. You reek of sorcery, Shardbinder.
Ah, and what am I to make of you?
Me? I am your execution.
Oh boy, Zangetsu. He is very quick, very dangerous. Your best bet for taking him on is to stay behind him and attack when you can. Ah, and there's that familiar chain sound we heard, I think, last episode. I recommend having a quick weapon so that you can get some fast damage in on him. You'll know you're getting close to the end when eventually well, he'll make a change to his strategy. Ugh. Yeah, like I said, he's very fast, and he can throw knives at you from a distance, so try to stay within melee range of this guy. Get 2 attacks in, then try and jump over him if you can. Okay, we pretty much hit, I think, the halfway point because he, well, activated his flame sword, which makes him a lot more powerful. Ow. I'm going to use the chocolate cake as a full heal, but I will try to hold on to it because I think the old lady wants some chocolate cake at some point. I'm not 100% sure. Ow. Ugh. Yeah, the explosions make him a bit of a pain in the ass when he reaches this stage.
Foolishness.
And of course, I beat him first time.
Cease this at once, Zangetsu!
Now, when he does that motion towards you, where he says basically, come at me, and he has his sword up, do not strike him from the front. That is a counterattack. It will do a lot of damage. Get behind him and strike him. That's how you counter that.
Here we go.
How many times do I have to tell you? Our enemies are the demons and those in league with them.
And I say, what is the difference? The alchemists were the gunmen, the shardbinders the gun. All must be dismantled.
In the case of the alchemists, you are right. They coveted the powers of hell and must pay for it. But Miriam is not like them. She is fighting for us, at great personal risk.
Really? You forget how many of our friends perished for similarly misplacing their faith.
And do I look as weak? Look closer.
I was bored with her anyway.
Do your job, Zangetsu. You need to put a stop to Alfred.
And I will. But you listen to me, Shardbinder. If you value your life, then stay out of my sight. You can hold me to my word, Dominique. But don't presume to tell me what else I can or cannot do.
I apologize for my acquaintance. He had no right to speak to you like that.
Pay it no mind. I've been through worse.
I want you to know that I trust you, Miriam, and nothing anyone says could ever sway that trust.
Well, you have my thanks. It's nice to know that I have someone on my side.
Zangetsu is a demon hunter from a land far to the east, in the tumult of a decade ago, perhaps even longer. Demons robbed him of everything precious to him, and he's despised everything to do with them since. His strength, however, is second to none.
I saw it for myself. I could tell he was holding back, but he was a handful regardless.
Maybe it was a lack of conviction that dulled his blade. Well, I'll be off then. I mustn't leave Anne alone for too long.
Well, that's the Let's Player's Curse in action. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's basically whenever you hit the record button, anything that is easy immediately becomes hard, and anything hard immediately becomes easy. But just to ensure I don't have to fight him again, hopefully, I'm gonna make a save. I'm just gonna save over the previous one. Ow! Arrow through the head. And yet it did surprisingly little damage, all things considered. Oh well, I suppose we can keep going for a little bit. Now, let's see. Nope, not dropping down there, because then I have to go all the way around in order to get back. Can't get up there. health up. Nice. Which also is a full heal. Ah, these guys, they just don't learn. Yeah, word of advice, when they do the jumping attack, just try and slide under them if you can. Another longsword, that's fine, I can use it to increase my sword expertise at the very least. Get another heretical grinder, and a new area up ahead. Ah, Dianchet Cathedral. These guys, let's see if I can remember. Killer Barbers. These are the guys that you can get the Rava Burol from, at a 4% chance. They also have dagger expertise for a 4% chance as their shard, and a sharp razor at a 10% chance. These guys are quick, but they ain't very tough. Let's see, another bookcase for us to look at. Critical Swing. Lash at enemies with a single mighty strike, similar to that foot ability that we got, or shoe ability. Thorn Whip, Snakebite, Alberio. Ooh, got some hound skin off of that, and another save room. Good. Then we got those, I forget their names. Boer. Boer are not very tough. If you can smack them around, then they aren't anything to be afraid of. 10% chance to drop a Leonine Pelt, 2% chance to drop Coco, 5% chance to drop a Monster Fang, and 4% chance to drop a Summoned Boer shard, which we just got. Call forth the Leonine Demon and set it upon foes. We should also be encountering another enemy fairly soon. Yep, the paintings. Poltergeists. These guys have a 10% chance to give you Alkahest, 10% chance to drop Oak, and a 4% chance to drop Welcome Company, which basically lets you summon a bunch of portraits to shield you. Not a bad shard to have early on. Another Boer, nothing to really worry about. Well, unless you get into a bouncing motion that has them smacking into you faster than you can smash them back. Ah! This is a silver shard. Skill Shard, a magic that has a permanent effect by acquiring the shard. This can be turned on and off inside menu setting. Does not consume MP. Shortcut. It is possible to call up the state registered with the menu shortcut with LT and, well, the left stick. This basically, at first, it's only 2. We have to find more of those shards in order to get it to work. But basically, this lets us register, register different sets and call upon them at any time. That might not seem like anything at first, but once you get into certain shards that you have to use for certain scenarios, it becomes quite useful. Those girls. Hold up, let me take care of this poltergeist. Ooh, secret wall. That gets us max MP up. Yes. These girls are... Ah, there it is. Further down the list, they have an 8% chance to drop a Sinister Rag, a 4% chance to drop a Cursed Ring, a 5% chance to drop Witch's Tears, and a 4% chance to drop a Death Cry shard. These girls, you want to keep your distance from them. Reason being is that the cry they emit can inflict you with curse. Where did you go? What curse does is it reduces your max HP. Also, contact with them can do that by half. Yeah, it's not something you really want to deal with. And seeing as how I'm almost dead and cursed, and we're actually out of time, I'm just gonna head back down to this very conveniently placed safe room so I can heal up and end the episode there. So, like I said, with that, I'm going to have to end the episode off here for today. But if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.